I will.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hi.
Good, good.
So Yukit Pansal said that she will be doing the first few minutes and then we'll hand it over to us.
Perfect. And then at the end, if you want me to talk through the entry requirements, I've put the slides, Rahul, after the questions, just in case there are questions immediately after your webinar bit.
Yeah. I think it would be nice if we can run through the two slides because we are not familiar with that side of it, especially the scholarship.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, not a problem.
So do you want to do that after question time, or do you want to do that before then?
Well, how about what we do is we ask if there's any questions, and if there is, great, we'll answer those. If there isn't, we'll go on to my three bits. And then again, we'll ask if there's any questions, because normally they take a little bit of warming up before any questions are actually asked, right?
Right. So time-wise, how much time we have? Then we give the presentation and questions. I think probably might take about, Rahul, if I'm right, this presentation to run through about 15 minutes, maybe more than that.
Yeah, roughly 25 to 30 minutes, I expect. Yeah, I think 35 minutes allocated for the presentation, if I'm not wrong, right?
And who has control over the slides for when I ask to click next?
Rahul.
Yeah,
Rahul. Okay. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yukti, let us know when we're ready.
Welcome to SI UK India webinar. Thank you for joining us. We are now live with Loughborough University. Today we have Dr. Yoga and Will with us. They will be taking us through this webinar session and will answer all the questions after the presentation during the Q&A session. So let's start the webinar. Over to you, Yoga.
Thank you, Yukti. Yeah, I request Professor Loughborough to kick off the presentation.
Okay, right. Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Loughborough. I'm Professor of Signal Processing and Communications at Loughborough University. Today, we will be presenting our MSc programs in our London campus. In London campus, we have several institutes. We all belong to Institute for Digital Technologies. We don't need to change the slide now, Rahul. Okay, I'll go to that. So Loughborough University London, it's Loughborough University, but we have a campus in London. And our special focus is on postgraduate study. So I will go through a number of MSc programs we run, and then I will talk about the institutes we have in London campus. One of the important aspects of our MSc programs in London campus is quite interdisciplinary. So we are from Digital Institute, so we have more technology focused, but we also work with other institutes within the London campus, like, we work with people from finance, marketing, international relations, politics, etc., a lot of other disciplines. So that's how you will see later when Rahul presents the course structure, you will see a lot of interdisciplinary modules are there. That is the important or unique strength of these MSc programs we run in Loughborough University in London compared to many other MSc programs we have in the UK. So if you, Rahul, please go to the next slide. So just to give a brief introduction to Loughborough University. So we have these national league tables. So especially when the students in the UK, when they look for universities after their A-levels or +2, what you call in India, they look at these tables to choose their universities. And then we rank top 10 in all the league tables. As you see there, I have put here 3 different league tables. Be consistent, it's not just in that particular year. For many years, we have been ranked top 10 in all these league tables. And in addition to this teaching side, we also have research activities, and most of what we teach is inspired also by research that we do. And then in teaching and also research, we rank very high. So the one that you are seeing in the second bullet point is for teaching excellence framework. We obtained gold standard for that. And also in the similar way, I think we haven't put that here for research excellence also, we have been ranked very high in the university in terms of research intensity, etc. And then if you look at the world rank QS rating, particularly our sports department, sports school, it ranks #1 in QS rank. And also they have this special thing like 5-star plus rating. Loughborough is one of these very few universities in the world. And the very important thing that I want to emphasize is the student employability. So generally, not necessarily for our MSc programs, generally for all degrees that we offer at Loughborough University, the employment rate is very high. So we rank #1 in the UK for that. The reason is we pay a lot of attention to work with industries, and we listen to industries' needs, etc., and then we include that in our teaching curriculum. So that's why probably the employability rate is very high, #1 in the UK for that. And also the best student experience, even though our campus is in London, we have our main campus in Loughborough, which is about 100 miles north to London. So it's one of the biggest campus in the UK, and a lot of activities, student unions, etc. So the students get the best experience from the universities. So we rank very high for that as well. And we won this University of the Year award, and then 7 Queen's Anniversary prizes. That's for industry-inspired research. We received several prizes from this Queen's Anniversary Prize. If you please go to the next slide, Rahul. So as I said, we established this campus in London. It's about 6-7 years ago, to benefit from a lot of activities that's going in London, especially in finance, for example, all the banks, investment banks, etc. in London. So we work closely with them, and then we have a number of programs which is mostly interrelated, interdisciplinary MSc programs. So we have 7 institutes. We work together, all in the same campus. Also at the same time, we work with the other departments, or we call schools, in our main campus in Loughborough. So we have expertise coming from the main campus in Loughborough also, delivering certain modules for these MSc programs. And also we have our people in Loughborough University in London to deliver the modules. Later, Rahul will talk about this in more details. One of the unique strengths of our MSc programs is we have projects like where we call collaborative projects, where we listen to the industrial need, and the industries announce their challenges, important problems, and then we put students together to work as a team to solve their problems. So this is, you get some sort of industrial exposure during your study, your postgraduate study. So if you, we have 7 institutes. I will be today talking about the MSc programs delivered by our Institute for Digital Technologies. The other institutes are sports business, as I said, sports related studies are very popular in Loughborough University. It's ranked 1 in QS rank for this our sports school. And then we have also design innovation, international management, media and creative industries, entrepreneurship and diplomacy and international governance. Some of the modules that we deliver are taught by the other institute as well. If you could please go to the next one. So this is the academic staff. The first one you are seeing is myself, Professor Lambodharan. I have been with Loughborough University for more than 15 years. I was in the main campus, the Loughborough campus, specializing in wireless communications, artificial intelligence, etc. Also with us today, we have Dr. Siju Shi. He works in multimedia, artificial intelligence, etc. And then also together with us, G Menk. She has many years of experience in Australia and in the UK, currently focusing on artificial intelligence, etc., for market analysis, marketing and data analytics, etc. With us, Varuna is not here. He jointly works with artificial intelligence for sports technology, etc., and also multimedia. And we have Xiaolan Liu. She works on basically artificial intelligence, federated learning, etc., for wireless communications, metaverse, etc. And Rahul will be doing most of the presentation today. He has expertise in wireless communications, cybersecurity, and related field. Irfan will be delivering some of the modules. He has been with us. Now he has joined Ofcom, the frequency regulators in the UK, but he will also be delivering some of the modules for us. Safak is not with us today. He is also an expert in multimedia and so on. Xiang Li has been with us and she will be leaving, and then we will recruit someone to replace her expertise. And then there are the professors, and the last one you are seeing, other professors part-time. The last one you are seeing is Dermot Hodgson. His background and expertise in economics. So, we have a lot of modules where we have this technology for finance and economics, etc. So, that's why you'll see wide range of expertise and experience that we have in our institute. The other professors and lecturers you are seeing at the bottom are from our main campus and external academics. They will be contributing to our modules. Could you please go to the next one? I would give us some brief introduction, but then I will hand this over to my colleague Rahul, Dr. Rahul. So we, in our institute, we run 6 MSc programs. Digital marketing, innovation management, artificial intelligence, data analytics, digital finance, creative media, and cybersecurity and data analytics. Before I pass this to Rahul, I want to also emphasize that it's not just the teaching. The people who will be teaching you are experts in this field. If you search on any of our names on Google, for example, you will see thousands of citations and hundreds of publications in these areas. So you will be having an opportunity not to learn this MS in the modules in the MSc program. This will be taught by experts in that field, as well as we invite people from industries to give some certain to give a certain module. So there's a lot of exposure of industrial exposure, as well as state of the art in whatever the field that you will be learning. We have expertise teaching directly to you. Thank you for listening to me, and I'll hand this over to Rahul.
Thank you, Professor Lambo. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Okay, so we have 6 MSc programs, Institute for Digital Technologies offering 6 MSc programs. And as you can see, the first 4 programs in the purple color are conversion courses, where we welcome students from various backgrounds. For example, MSc Digital Marketing, we have Dr. Jimeng, I don't know whether they can see it, you can wave. So she's the program director for digital marketing. It's about emerging digital marketing approaches and practices to engage customers. The second MSc program is MSc Digital Finance. It's all about finance with complementary digital skills. And third one is MSc Digital Innovation Management. I think Dr. Shiu, he's the program director for this MSc program. This program is all about key management strategies for digital enterprises. The fourth one is MSc Creative Media. This program is all about digital media application design and use segments. So these four programs are conversion courses. The next two programs, MSc Artificial Intelligence and Data Analytics, how applied artificial intelligence play major role in digital age. And the final one is MSc Cybersecurity and Data Analytics, where we teach or you learn about advanced security protocols, forensics, and data analytics. The last two programs also welcome students from various backgrounds. However, we expect them to have a bit of experience or work experience in computer science or the related area of expertise. We will learn more about the entry requirement as we go through each program. Okay, the first program, MSc Digital Marketing. MSc, we have two intakes for this MSc, one in October and one in January. So this MSc program is all about teaching you, upskilling you with the key fundamentals of marketing management and strategies for success in a digital world, where you will be learning about how digital technologies can be used, exploited to build a successful marketing, such as market analytics and strategies, understand the customers and their true needs, and constantly engage, how to constantly engage with them for sustainable wisdom. As I said, we welcome students from various backgrounds. So one of the important point I would like to make is when we put a lot of thinking behind this program. So when we developed this program, we were expecting students from various backgrounds. In particular, let's say some students have a marketing experience. So we designed this program so that they can come and join this MSc program to learn about the latest digital techniques and how this can help and explore the marketing activities in a companies. At the same time, we also build this program in such a way that people coming from computer science, engineering background, and they like to go into this digital marketing field, so they can come and learn about marketing fundamentals, communications, and stuff like that. And also we build this program in such a way that students who haven't got any of this background, but they can still come and learn about this one, upskill themselves, change their career, and if they like to do this digital marketing. So this is for all. So what would be the program structure? All our MSc program follow the similar program structure. The only difference would be the compulsory modules and optional module choices. So in all our programs, you will do 4 modules in the first semester for 60 credit in total. Then the second semester, you will do 4 more modules that's add up to 60 credits. Then of course, you will be doing dissertation, which is 60 credits. And so the compulsory modules and optional ones, so you can see plenty of optional modules are there. So it's based on your background, your interest, and your aspiration. So you can able to select what you like and where do you want to go. And most importantly, as Professor Lambo mentioned, we have one module called collaborative project. So we inbuilt in the curriculum how we can actually prepare our students to go and work in the industry, right? So this is a very specialized module where this module driven by academics as well as our industrial partners. So especially the industrial partners give a challenge, and we put students in a group and we ask them to solve the challenge working with the industrial partners. So this is a great experience for any students who wanted to think about how industry works, what would they do when they go to industry. And most importantly, this gives a great opportunity to get connected with industry right from the beginning. Not only that one, the dissertation module, there are regular dissertation you can do. Also, we have a stream called collaborative dissertation, where you can work with an industry for your dissertation, and you can able to build and research on one of the challenges they are facing. So this collaborative project and dissertation are optional. Dissertation is compulsory. These two modules are available for all the students and for all the programs. Right. So what would be the future career for the students who enrolled MSc Digital Marketing? So having gained latest insight into consumer behavior and business operation online, you are well placed to enter senior roles in brand management, marketing communication, social media marketing, and digital. Yeah, if you tell me any organization they don't want to do any digital marketing, I don't think so you would be able to name a couple of. So you can able to join any organization they wanted to outsmart their competitors using the digital marketing capabilities. So next program is MSc Digital Finance. This program is also offered in October and January. And this program, again, combining digital technologies for finance. MSc Digital Finance will provide you with an overarching view of context in which today's digital finance business operates. By the end of the course, you'll be able to integrate a range of tools like blockchain, cybersecurity, data analytics, machine learning, and use of appropriate research method to apply diverse digital finance. Again, this program is designed in a way that it supports the people with the traditional finance background. Then they can come and upskill about how to use the digital technologies in the digital age. At the same time, students who have digital technology background, engineering, computer science, they can learn about finance fundamentals. And for all other students who wanted to get into this digital finance world. So we welcome students from various backgrounds. So again, the program structure will be similar, but we have some compulsory modules such as finance principle in the first semester, principle of AI and data analytics, as well as statistical method in finance is a compulsory modules. Then the second semester, you have financial technologies where you learn about blockchain, cryptocurrencies. And again, you have collaborative project as an optional module. Finally, you have a dissertation. You will have an opportunity to ask questions towards the end of this presentation. So what would be the future career for the students who enroll MSc Digital Finance? Graduating from our Digital Finance MSc program will provide graduate with employment skills essential to the digital finance related sectors such as finance, accounting, as well as you can able to help financial insight generation using data analytics, managing finance as well as security risk in the digitized world, international banking, cross-border trade, and portfolio management. And most probably, I like to highlight that not only the lectures that you have seen in one of the slides who deliver this one, we also invite a number of guest lectures. We are based in London. As you can imagine, London is a capital of finance for Europe. And we have a lot of people from industry come and deliver guest lectures. So you not only learn from academics, but from the practitioners as well. The next program is MSc Cybersecurity and Data Analytics. This is a program where you learn about cybersecurity techniques to protect cyber infrastructure, as well as how machine learning data analytics can be put in place to build new cybersecurity tools, as well as you learn about forensics. If something happened, then how can you go about finding the root cause of those attacks? So we like students from relevant background to this program. However, applicants from non-technical backgrounds, including business, management, and social science, can be able to apply to this program subject to they have some relevant experience. So we will consider the cases case by case when some students coming from a non-technical background to this program. So this is a course structure again, very similar to the previous one. but we have some compulsory modules such as cybersecurity and forensics, applied cryptography, as well as advanced big data analytics. And we have variety of optional modules, so you can able to choose whichever modules and the pathway you like to take. The future career. So having gained significant skills in cybersecurity, data analytics, forensics, and machine learning, you'll be better placed to secure cybersecurity jobs such as security architect, security analyst, security engineer. Jobs in any industry, pretty much they have customer data. So whenever the companies has customer data, especially finance, marketing, they like to protect the customer data and they needed expertise. So you can able to join not only those private companies, but also government organization and other sector who are handling large volume of sensitive and personal data. The fourth one is MSc program is Digital Creative Media. This program where you will learn about the interplay between creative media and innovative digital technology. The program director is not with us today, but this program, you will learn about media production, TV, game, music, augmented reality, virtual reality, or the technology goes behind the metaverse that you hear a lot these days. Not only that one, the creative media enable you to develop games, content design, immersive media, and many other things, right? So this program enables you to familiarize with futuristic creative media application and becoming a key to gain a key employability skills. Again, we welcome students from various backgrounds to this MSc program. Course structure, the compulsory modules for this program are media design and production, media and creative industries and context, digital media audience and marketplace, and variety of optional modules plus the dissertation. The future career for this MSc program, you can join media and creative industries and related sectors such as music, TV, film, and other media content production. As well as you can able to help with studio management, you can able to design game, help to create creative gaming scenarios, broadcasting, digital media, as well as the emerging, the metaverse powered by virtual augmented reality applications. MSc Artificial Intelligence Data Analytics. So this is one of the popular program for obvious reason. This program enables you to understand data analytics and applied artificial intelligence in the digital age, develop skills to address challenges in AI and data analytics tools. So, and you will be able to build new algorithms for product and services through hands-on projects. So we are heavily researching into this area. As you probably heard from Professor Lambo, most of our academics are researching and heavily publishing and in this area, as well as getting grant from various research council. This, we are welcoming application from various backgrounds, even though we prefer for students from computer science, but we welcome from students who haven't got technical backgrounds, such as who are doing business and management and subjects within social science. So they can apply to this program and we will consider those cases by case. So what is the program structure for this one? If you look at the compulsory modules, principle of AI and data analytics, advanced big data analytics in the first semester, along with a couple of optional modules. Then you have reinforcement learning and a couple of other optional modules. And then you will be able to do dissertation. And the future career, and again, you wouldn't find any organization, they don't want to use the emerging AI to outsmart the other competitors. So you could be able to join any company they wanted to, enhance or move forward in the digital age. It could be engineering firms, but especially banking and finance, manufacturing, marketing, and cybersecurity. And most of the field, even healthcare, they would like to exploit AI for improve their services. Finally, MSc Digital Innovation and Management. This is our 6th and final MSc program. So in this program, we combine the most desired skills in digital technologies with business and innovation management skills. So this program, you will learn how to increase the business efficiency with strategic plan and how to reduce the operational costs using digital technologies. And this program, again, similar structure. And I forgot to mention that one. So, you will be doing 4 modules in the first semester, 4 modules in the second semester. So you will be doing only 1 module at a time. For example, the first week, 4 weeks of the semester 1, you will do 1 module. So you will finish the lectures, you will finish the coursework, then you move on to second module. So there won't be any interruption, like you don't need to juggle with multiple modules. So Loughborough University London, we have a unique timetabling where we call it streamlined teaching. So you will be doing 1 module at a time. For this program, you have a compulsory module called Innovation Management. In the first semester, then few optional modules. Then the second semester, you have a compulsory module called New Venture Creation and few other optional modules. So what are the job opportunities? So graduate of this program will possess the technical ability and management skills to launch their own digital startups. Others may join a startup or establish tech-focused enterprise. And as we alluded before, all of our academics are research-intensive academics and researching and publishing in various domains. So you can see the research interests and topics highlighted. For example, blockchain, secure transaction. When it comes to artificial intelligence, like multi-agent reinforcement learning, digital marketing, Dr. G, she's working on market intelligence, customer profiling, and so on and so forth. So we are research-intensive institute, as well as so we bring our research expertise into the teaching, and so that you will be learning the state of the art in the topics and the program that you learn. Actually, that's it from me. Do you have any question before we move on to the final bit of this presentation?
You can complete the presentation and then we'll take all the questions afterwards.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, Rahul. That was really helpful. So hi, everyone. My name is Will. I work in the Global Engagement Office. I'm the regional manager for South Asia. Could you just press once more, Rahul? Is that okay? There. Right, there we go. So as Rahul has mentioned throughout this, within the Institute of Design and Technology, Digital Technology, the range of disciplines or subject areas which we accept on these programs are really very broad. So the Artificial Intelligence and Data Analytics Masters and the Cybersecurity and Data Analytics Masters, we do look for students who have come from an engineering or digital or mathematics or a science or basically a quantitative background, but we're still quite flexible. If you have come from a qualitative background, we would look at maybe some work experience, but even for those, the range of subjects where we would accept students from is quite broad. For all the other subjects, it's incredibly broad. We don't have any prerequisite subjects which we'd be looking for students to come from. So that would be digital marketing or digital finance, for example. You can come from any background. From in terms of actual requirements from India, what we're looking for is an international equivalent of a 2-2 classification in the UK. So depending from the university which you've come from, that's either 55% or 5.5 GPA. That's if your Indian university is listed on the Indian ranking of higher education. Or if it isn't, then we'd be looking for 60%, which is a 6.0 CGPA. We do allow 2 backlogs. Any more than that, we would probably not make you an offer. If it's 3 or maybe 4, then it is worth speaking to us, but normally we allow for 2 backlogs only. Rahul, next slide, please. With respect to English language requirements, typically students take IELTS and will need to achieve a 6.5 overall with no less than 6.0 in each band. We do accept the Pearson and the TOEFL tests, and we do get a lot of Indian students who use our Standard 12 waiver. So if, for example, you've taken the CBSE or ISCE in your Standard 12 and you've received 75% in your English, then you won't have to take the IELTS. Similarly, if you've done the state board in Maharashtra or Kerala or Goa, West Bengal, for example, you've achieved 80% in English, and again, you will get an English language waiver. Again, if you have any questions about this is all on my website, or you're welcome to contact me if you're not sure as to whether or not you need to submit an IELTS. And final slide, please, Rahul. Yeah. So the tuition fees for all the programs which Rahul has mentioned are £27,950. So that's about 28 lakhs. The living costs in London, so all of these programs are in London. So what you have to bear in mind in keeping with the tuition fee costs is obviously your living costs. Now, in order for you to get a visa to come to the UK government will ask for you to prove that you have not only your tuition fee costs, but also at least £1,334 per month for you to live. So that would equate to £16,000 or 16 lakhs for the year. If you take the tuition fees and the living costs in total, we're really looking at about £44,000 or about 45 Indian rupees lakhs for you to be able to study. Now, we do have 2 scholarships. They're automatic scholarships. If you apply, you send us your degree results or your bachelor's degree results, we will give you either a 10 or 20% scholarship from your tuition fees. So that's either about 2.5 lakhs or 5 lakhs. And this depends on whether or not you have a 2-1 equivalent in your bachelor's degree. That would be worth 10% of the tuition fees, or a first class equivalent, which would be worth 20% of the tuition fees. So if we think back to what our entry requirements are before, from an Indian perspective, if you get 60 or 65% from a top class Indian university, you would get 10 or 20% scholarship. If you get 65 or 70% from a not a top 100 Indian university, again, you would get 10 or 20% tuition fees. They're all completely automatic. There's no additional application that you need to do for that. So upon applying, normally within a week or 2 weeks, you'll get your offer. And with that, you will get notification of whether or not you've been awarded a scholarship as well. That's everything from me. Yukti, is there any questions at all?
Thank you so much, Will. Yeah, you might have question, or you can, here's our email address, is my email address. So you can, if you're shy and you don't want to ask question now, you can always contact us.
And also, just to let everyone know, I will be in India with my a couple of my colleagues over the next couple of weeks. So if it's a case of you don't want to ask any questions now online, you can contact me through Yukti Bansal or through SIUK. We can arrange to meet you in person in India over the next couple of weeks.
Is there any way to check if that's been broadcast correctly? Could they also send now, right now, on some of their questions by text, maybe? Yeah.
Sorry, Yukti, we can't hear you speak.
All right, she's muted, I see.
I've got a quick question if in case no one else has one, Rahul. You mentioned the collaborative project in London, which when speaking to the students is always, I think, the thing where they feedback most in terms of what they enjoyed. From the courses which you teach on in London, what are some of the organizations and projects which students have worked on recently and collaborate?
So yeah, we are doing this collaborative projects right from the beginning, and the number of organization varies actually. And we always get bigger organization and smaller organization. So I don't want to name it because it's managed by Featurespace, but I can promise you that we get some exciting organization. I think Shiu might want to add something. She's the lead the collaborative project activity from the IDT perspective.
Yeah, I can share a few thoughts about the collaborative project. So every year in our London campus, we invite companies to propose their projects with us. And in the past, we always have 20, 30 companies, local and international companies. For academic year 2022 and 23, we shortlisted 15 companies, that including IBM, the National Health Service NHS, West Ham Football Club, and a few other big names. Of course, we also have a few small and medium SMEs. That being said, with working with IDT, our major industry partner is IBM. So IBM providing quite a few different projects for our students on technology side, on marketing side, and using data for finance, quite a few different projects. That's for our digital technologies collaborative.
Yeah. That's, I mean, I imagine having the chance to work on an IBM collaborative project would be pretty valuable for any student within that space. Thanks, Shiu, that's really helpful. I've had a few questions come in on the chat box. So the first one, what are the visa and application deadlines? That's for me. The application deadlines is we actually do not have an we don't really have an application deadline. So when the courses close, they close. We will start to see courses close from the throughout June, basically, for the London campus. So as I said before, it takes about a week or 2 weeks for you to get an offer on an application. I would seriously think about putting that offer in by the end of May before courses close in June. If you do miss out for October intake, as Rahul mentioned, we do have January courses available for some of our programs in London. And in terms of the visa deadlines, we do ask students to pay a CAS deposit of £2,500 before they get their CAS, and that would then come off the tuition fees. And again, we don't actually have deadlines for those CAS deposits. What we do say is you need to have enough time to meet all your conditions, pay the CAS deposit, and apply for your visa before the start of term. So we will stop sending CASs by the 6th of September. So I guess in theory you would say that would be the deadline, but actually there's no cut-off time for you to apply or for you to pay the CAS deposit. It's just until there is no space or no time left. In terms of, so plenty of questions coming through for me, so thanks now, Yukti. So in terms of student accommodation, so the London campus is based on the old Olympic Park, the Queen Elizabeth Park in London, next to a lot of industry partners. So, for example, Plexel, which is across the road from us, BT Sports, which was next door to the London campus as well, for those who are familiar with the UK sports media offering. But the accommodation which most of our students use is a Unite accommodation. So it's not university owned accommodation, it's a partner of ours. And the Unite accommodation is actually based next to the Stratfield Westfield shopping centre. So to be honest, a perfect location for students to be based. And it's about a 10 or 15 minute walk to the campus from there, or there's a free bus service that you can use to go onto campus. Is it still possible to apply for a scholarship for a September intake? Trick question, because there's no application for scholarships. So you can still apply for September, and the scholarships are awarded automatically based on what your grades are from your bachelor's degree. And then finally, for international students, is there any help to find jobs in the UK after graduation or during their studies? Does anyone want to take, I can answer this one, but before I do, could I maybe ask Rahul, Lambo, or see you perhaps in terms of how you think a master's course at London helps students find a job in the UK afterwards?
Okay, I can ask, and then you could possibly add on to that. First of all, we work with industry, so we have these collaborative projects, etc. So if you solve the problems that they post and then they announce, and then if you build that relationship with industries, probably you have a chance to apply for jobs in that industry. But we don't explicitly help the students to get jobs after graduation. It's basically individually they will be applying for jobs in the UK after their study. This is for I'm talking for the masters, and for also in the main campus we have undergraduates and the students. Sometimes they take industrial placement, etc. in industries. They get the jobs afterwards. But still is individual responsibility. But only thing that I could say is, because we have collaborative projects and also dissertations, sometimes you work with industries, and then if you perform well and if you could impress the industries, then you could possibly apply to them. But yeah, to answer that, we don't explicitly help for the students to find a job afterwards. Thank you.
So that's really helpful. Thanks, Lambo. So I guess, from an academic perspective, the courses and the curriculums and bringing in industry to network with you or to work on projects, that's all built into the curriculum to give you the most, I guess, relevant experience for when it is that you leave a master's program and graduate. But from an actual pastoral support, we do have careers support network on our Loughborough campus and our London campus. I could be wrong. I think it's part of the Future Space team collectively, who not only help with the collaborative project and bring in industry partners in for that, but they also then go on to help for dedicated career support. Now, that might be careers coaching, that might be consultation of what your CV looks like and whether or not it's suitable for a UK jobs market. That might be mock assessments or job interview coaching, but also it's connecting you with the opportunities that there are in the UK which are suitable for your level. So I guess absolutely everything that you would expect. The one of the big values of being in London is you're quite literally next door to some of the organizations which you would then hopefully go on and work with. So Plexel, for example, is across the road from us, which is essentially a workshop of different startup organizations. Within, I don't know how many are in there, but there's several in there with whom you might want to work with. But central London is 15 or 20 minutes away from campus, so the opportunities are quite literally endless, to be honest, in London for during study work and post study work. So you have something to add?
If I can add a few points. In London, our dedicated career service is the Future Space. They provide a wide range of service to help actively help our students to find a job in the market. Basically, for example, they invite many different companies nationally come to our campus, network with our people, to give them the chance to interact with the industry. Another point I want to add is that Loughborough actually organized a very large, or probably the biggest graduate employment fair twice a year. And Loughborough London will provide free transport from London for our students go to the Midland campus for this job affair. And the third point I want to add is that our career development service provide advice and also that kind of coaching for mock interview, that kind of service. A lot of activities really is up to our students to take the opportunity to find any kind of employment possibility.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess the point is there's an awful lot of opportunities and support available on the London campus, but you also need to go and seek that support out for you. We'll try and find you. We'll try and find you on the campus and help you, but the onus is upon you to seek out that support as well. Another question for me. So I have a 2-year gap after my graduation. Can I apply for masters? So you can. We don't actually put a limit on the gap between your bachelor's and your master's degree. If there was a significant gap, then we may ask you to provide some reason for that. But 2 years is fine from our admissions perspective. Yukti, do we have? First of all, thanks for getting so many questions across to us. It's really helpful. Yukti, is there anything else that you'd like us to answer? What kind of jobs can we expect after completing digital technology? So anyone want to take that one on, I guess?
Rahul was talking about that. Rahul, would you like to add on that? You're doing that presentation there.
Yes. So as you know, we have 6 MSc programs, digital marketing. You'll be able to go into, brand management. We have a G, the program director, is with us. So you can help with the digital marketing effort of any company, social media marketing, help with Google search engine, search optimization, etc. You can. So cybersecurity. Yes, G, you want to say a few words?
I think, right, it's really right time. That's to echo something Yoga has already mentioned at the every part of MSc program. So there's always a slide showing that what are the outlets for our graduates to go to in industry, and that really feature the strength of our MSc program. So I know that it will be recorded. So if you, for example, if the video has been released to internet, to YouTube, so I mean that's the information out there. But we are really happy to receive some ad hoc question regarding for which specific program. For example, in digital marketing, that we have a really wide range of sending out the graduates to different organizations, industries, and also some students go with becomes entrepreneurs. They're going to start their own business. So it's really exciting news to see. Also, every year we keep an eye on our alumni just to see, and amazing things that actually, for example, for digital marketing alumni, they came back to campus. They offer some kind of the connection with our existing study, and I mean that with our current students. They exchange some views, exchange some experience, and I find that very positive when they came back to the campus, they find they learned a lot, and they really value a lot from the programs. So that's something I really want to say and share with our prospect students. We have a really strong confidence to see that actually it's something we're trying to build for London campus, for all the programs. We always get connected with industry, and we provide different kind of supports, apart from our academic part, from our coursework design, also from our specialized career team, Future Space, to provide students different kinds of the supports. So this is my general answer. However, if you have any questions, you're highly welcome to send it through UT from Weir, and also to Yoga and for academics. So we have to provide answers.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. And the amount of careers and jobs that you go into from a wide range of courses that we have in digital technology, we'd be here for, I think, for the rest of the afternoon to go through those. So contact us about any specific jobs, and we can perhaps send you an idea of where some of our alum might have gone to. Oh, sorry, not jobs, but courses, and then we can send you an idea of those careers. Okay, really good question here. What do you think are the pros and cons, if there are any, about getting a master's degree in the UK for international students? So perhaps I can answer that one. But the pros of UK education are, as explained, the link between industry of the UK degree program. UK degree programs have a strong link to industry throughout the curriculum design, but also input through collaborative projects or guest speakers and everything, something which isn't necessarily seen within other countries. The UK is under quite strict regulations with regard to teaching quality. So irrespective of the university you go to, there's going to be a minimum level of teaching quality. Thankfully, at Loughborough, that teaching quality is exceptionally high. And you can see that from a level of accreditation we have across most of our programs. And then but second to last point is the UK student experience. So especially in London, a lot of people come to Loughborough University London because they want to experience the city of London as much as they want to experience the academic programs which we have at Loughborough University. More recently, within the last few years, another benefit of coming to the UK is, of course, the 2-year post-study work visa that you can take advantage of now by studying and completing a degree in the UK. So it's a 1-year master's program. A lot of people see that as a benefit, and then 2 years of post-study work afterwards. You can, in theory, do any job in your post-study work, but people come to Loughborough University to get as high skilled, or give them the best chance to get a high skilled graduate level job upon completion. But the post study work visa does allow you to do any work whilst you're with us. In terms of cons, I think the one I can really think of, and I'm biased because I work for the university and I'm from the UK, so I'm probably biased here. But I think the one con would be going back to that 1-year masters. So, the course is intensive. It's for a year long. Other countries would have it for 2 years. So during your time, you're going to be studying pretty hard. So don't come to London for the experience, but do appreciate that for the 1 year of your master's program, we will be expecting you to be working quite hard. Is there any other pros or cons that you think I've missed out on, guys?
Yeah, maybe. Even though it's a 1 year intensive, but we structured in a way that the burden is optimized. So you are not going to studying all the time throughout 12 months actually, but of course, whenever there's a module and coursework, is quite intensive though. Yeah,
I had to think of one con, Rahul. It can't be all good. It can't be all rosy.
Indeed. Yes.
Yeah. Can I add something to that?
Yeah, please do.
Because yes, I used to work in Australia. So Australia's master program offer usually 2 years. At the beginning, it used to be 1 year, later to 2 years. However, when I came to UK, I found actually the UK's master program has this really unique features because it's with 1 year. I should put that into the categories of pros because it's short. It's as Will said that for example, students do work very hard for that. However, the benefit also comes from those shortened speed of studying 1 year. And it's good economically, it's good for study, and it's also particularly for, I'll just say something for London, for example, because we located in London. So London is such a vibrant, amazing place. So students might get a lot of benefit of studying in the capital city of the United Kingdom. So I'll say it's absolutely a pro.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. We don't have any more questions, and I think we've just about come to time. So what I would say is just thank you everyone for participating today. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, if you have any questions, Rahul's email is there. My email address is not there, but you can contact me through SIUK, or hopefully I'll see you in India in the next couple of weeks or months. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. I think it's over, isn't it?
We could also leave, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.